Now I work on holidays, I became who my mama hates. It's just a lot. Sunburn by Dominic Fike. He brings those 2000s vibes in this no skip album. He dropped this LP on July 7th, but I wish he dropped it sooner so that it could have been the album of the summer. Sunburn tells the story of Dominic's childhood, especially focusing on his music career, his mom getting arrested, and his first love. Definitely indie rock, although he spits bars in 7 hours and dark. He has upbeat, fast-paced, rhythmic hits, some moments of alternative rock, and some ballads sprinkled in the mix. Each song is quick and the album is less than 40 minutes long. Lyrics are strong on this record and every single song is poetic. He also just showcases his musical ability and versatility. Dominic combines his strongest lyrics with his strongest music on Sunburn, which makes everything feel more powerful and artistic. I feel like he paints a picture of his teenage years, but really brings the passion so that as listeners, we're able to really feel the sourness. Like, he brings the teenage edge flawlessly. Whatever, let's just talk about the songs. How much is weed? I've never heard someone say those words before, like in real life. Maybe in a 2000s movie. Definitely a dramatic introduction where Dominic reflects on his childhood, his early life, and his first love. He introduces the lyrical themes that will be present throughout the rest of Sunburn. The first single off of Sunburn is called Ant Pile. This rock track belongs in a Disney Channel original movie, which, good or bad thing, you tell me. I think this single undershot the impact that Sunburn would have, but it still contains the electric guitar, electronic elements, and nostalgic lyricism that will be present throughout the rest of Sunburn. Honestly, it's a solid song, but a weaker single. Next, Think Fast is a play on Weezer's Undone, the Sweater song. I will admit this is a bit of a formulaic song as the verses are acoustic and the chorus is electric guitar, but that's exactly what makes for a perfect radio hit. It was made with intention. This song transformed for me once I saw the music video. Together, this song becomes such a creative expression of change and a desire for simpler times for Dominic. Don't you just hate when your ex wants to be friends, but you still have feelings and the thought of them makes you nauseous? Our boy Dom sure does. Sick is a post-breakup song about being lovesick. Sick has electric sounding elements with a woman's voice and an audible heartbeat sound effect. 7 Hours opens with acoustic guitar and morphed vocals. Dominic spits quick lyrics, which he's proven to us that he excels at since the start of his career. Now I'm sitting at work, Capricorn all day. 7-hour drive just to get beside you, and I treat it like life or death. Anyone in a long distance relationship would appreciate this as he discusses the monotony of traveling far distances to see your loved one. Next, we have two absolute bangers back to back. Two singles, and they are Dancing in the Courthouse and Mona Lisa from Across the Spider-Verse. Many people who I've asked their opinions on this album overwhelmingly love Dancing in the Courthouse. It adds up because it's a powerful song featuring deep lyrics that are presented in a social commentary context. The tone of the song is so uplifting. Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Dominic really matched fast singing with house music and speedy percussion. He brings us vulnerable lyrics with soft muted piano, which together just hit me where it hurts. I still just want to dance to it though. It feels like a more stripped down version of a house music mix. They told you not to date musicians, but can't make you listen. I would never want to do that. Like I would never want to date a musician. That's so embarrassing. What I felt before I felt for your idea of love. Whew. Both of these songs have gorgeous and harmonic endings which make us want to listen to them on repeat. While these songs are slightly predictable, it's for a reason. He knows how to get his listeners to be attracted to his music. Last thing I'll say about Dancing in the Courthouse and Mona Lisa is that they were my immediate favorites because they have some killer lyrics which are vulnerable, that transcend me and motivate me, and they're upbeat. Now, normally where an album could fall flat at this point and become boring, Dominic brings in a melodic, catchy tune featuring Remy Wolf called Bodies. The pair works well together. I feel like together the creative juices just start flowing. They also both have strong rock and pop influences in their music. The chorus is Hallelujah and the verses are about body counts. Ironic. Remy normally uses vocal effects, so those are present here as well as on Mama's Boy. Our title track, Sunburn, feels like a summer camp for depressed kids. He discusses his childhood with his mom in jail as well as his Florida roots. The song is edgy, especially when he spits in the second verse. This title track is introspective and it's meta because he brings up how making music changed his life. He says it saved him when hard times hurt, but ultimately it led him to be a worse version of himself. Pasture Child is a story about an unrequited love for a girl from his childhood. In this song, Dominic is showing us his voice by singing softly and holding notes. The jingle beats make for a magical and delicate tune which pair well with the innocent lyrics. I believe it's about a girl he grew up with that he still occasionally calls, and he talks about pretending to hold her. Way back before we went digital explains how it was the failure of a long distance relationship, whether that was a friendship or a romance. Moving on, 4x4 is another song about unrequited love. This one just happens to be slower and much sadder. Speaking of sad, go watch my most recent Lana Del Rey video. 4x4 Build Your Own Life Story. Frisky opens with guitar strumming sounding like a campfire song till Dominic starts rocking out. He pairs energetic, whiny vocals with a great melody. He even belts out notes in this song. He's got a bottle for two and he's feeling a little frisky. This is maybe the most positive song on the album. That instrumental got me thinking this was gonna be another slow song, but that shit turned out to be so pop-based and sexy. Did I mention that Dominic Fike is a mama's boy? It's clear that our man has some mommy issues, I cannot lie. Mama's Boy features the most innovative, creative, and dynamic vocals and displays Dominic's vocal versatility. Remy Wolf's voice is featured at the end of the bridge, breathily spelling out and singing Mama's Boy. We hear a ghostly electric guitar highlighted and some heavy instrumentation. Mama's Boy sounds like a tune from a toy box. Dark is dark. I'll just read the lyrics. I felt a hole in my soul this evening. I thought it would be different after I left treatment. Now I work on holidays. I became who my mama hates. It's just a lot. I feel like the title serves as the trigger warning the song needs. In terms of music, an echoey intro is followed by reflective and depressing lyrics, which leads us into a spoken interview featuring Dominic and his mom. They discuss his childhood as we hear soft keys playing high-pitched chord progressions. Finally, Sunburn closes with What Kind of Woman, which is very stripped down with Dom's whiny falsetto vocals and acoustic melodies. The ending gets faster and catchier, reminding me of the beginning of this album. Makes me just want to restart the whole damn thing. Before listening to this LP, I was like, ooh, is this gonna be about Hunter Schafer? It's not. To my surprise, Sunburn is a maximalist album about heartache that was written 3 years ago. All the acoustic guitar got me thinking that Dominic grew up in Wisconsin or the Midwest. But no, he started out as a SoundCloud rapper from Naples, Florida. Which, speaking of artists who strayed from rap, check out my Lil Yachty video. Let's rate this album. 7. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, pretty please with the cherry on top, and check out my other videos.